It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from the Park Brewery, and this is their can of Spankers Hill IPA. It's coming in at 6% ABV in a 440 milliliter can. They're based in Kingston upon Thames, so I'm presuming London. The Thames, I know the Thames runs through London, but it probably starts somewhere else. So whether Kingston's in London, let me know in the comments box below. I've had another beer from these guys and it was absolutely wonderful. So I'm looking forward to this one. So without further ado, let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. Quite a clear looking IPA for now. Ah, look at that. Can you see? Look at the haze. All the haze is in the bottom of the can. You never know whether to be quite aggressive with, you know, you don't want to be shaking a can up, but there's definitely a bit of haze in the beer. We've got a 2 to 3 finger white head. Lovely kind of, I mean, look at that. Isn't that amazing? We whirl the beer around in the glass a little bit now. We should be able to get that haze all the way through the beer. Yeah, there we go, look. Wow. Looks like something from another world. Never mind a beer. So hazy, amber coloured beer, a little bit of carbonation, lovely head. Let's get the aroma. Proper punching IPA here. Lots of grapefruit. Little bit of passion fruit, little bit of mango. Lots of grapefruit. A little bit of sweet malt coming through. Smells really good. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh, just super soft. The water quality, the brewing water quality, super soft. Gotta put that down. Stone the Crows. Stone the Crows. What a beer. Incredibly smooth, soft water for this IPA, and it's so important. It's so important. I used to mention the water quality an awful lot when it comes to beer. I love soft water when it comes to IPAs because it promotes the hops. It gives the hops a chance to stand on a platform and go, this is what we do. And that all boils down to the water. Literally boils down to the water. The brewer, if they really know their stuff, before they even think about malt builds and the hops they want to use, they'll start off with the biggest ingredient by far in the beer, and that is the water, the wort, the liquor, whatever you want to call it if you're watching it as a brewer. So they'll treat it. If it's sort of a harder, maybe Thames water, they'll treat it to make it nice and soft. And this is what I believe, this is what they've done with this water. It's really, really good beer. We've not even got to the malt yet. We've not even got to the hops. So there's a little bit of sweet malt that comes through. Slightly kind of cracker bread flavours coming through. Very, very nice. Quite balanced as well. A little bit of sweetness from the malt balances nicely with the hops on the back end that are giving off a little bit of bitterness. But yeah, what a beer. What a beer. Let's talk about them hops. It's an IPA, and I'm talking about the hops at the end. It's not because the hops are lacking, it's because there's just so much going on with this beer. There is so much going on. Passion fruit, mango, grapefruit, touch of tin pineapple. I'm trying to think, it's been a little while since I've done another Park Brewery beer, but I remember doing the Park Brewery beer, and I remember being really, really impressed by it. Really impressed by their beer. And I'm glad I got another one. A bold and juicy IPA, heavily hopped. This has a rich backbone of malt, using some of the best hops from the USA. Stored upright, it's a 440ml can, which they've mentioned. Contains water, malted barley, hops, yeast, and sugar. So they've used a little bit of brewing sugar then. The hops are Centennial, Simcoe, and Citra. And yeah, I was talking about that balance earlier on, wasn't I? I'll maybe touch on that a little bit more now, because bitter and sweet, which is essentially your balance, bitter and sweet, it's, oh come on, it's identical. It's the same. That's really strange. Sometimes this camera wants to be really well behaved, and then sometimes it doesn't want to be behaved at all. Oh, there we are. It's focused now. So yeah, bitter and sweet, same thing. So the sweetness is coming from the malt. The bitterness is coming from the hops. It's like a hang glider. Perfectly balanced beer, floating through the sky. Yeah, brilliant. I'd like to actually go and visit this brewery. I'd like to go and see these guys and see what they're up to. I reckon they produce a fantastic stout. I've had a pale ale, I've had an IPA. I reckon their stout is incredible. Yeah, that stuff is really, really, really good. Let's give it a final thoughts and a rating then. So, I'm able now, well, first of all, good lacing on the glass, great head retention. I'm able now to really whirl the beer around in the glass to show you the quality of this brew. Look at this. Great stuff. Beautiful, creamy, rich head. Aroma. Banging. Now I'm able to really swill it round in the glass. Really punching aroma. Yeah, and a fantastic taste. Passion fruit and mango. Pale stone fruit flavours coming through galore. Brilliant. Brilliant. And super soft and super drinkable. For that, what did we say? 6% ABV. Cool, I could smash a few of them. I really could smash a few of them down. I like that. I really like Spankers Hill IPA from the Park Brewery enough to give it a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. So 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers.